Hey class, good morning. I am your teacher for today. And for today's discussion, we are going to delve in about comparative study. But first thing first, let's have our learning objectives. So at the end of the lesson, the learners will be able to define comparative study and determine its types, value accurate data collection, and design a simple comparative study. And now let's discuss a comparative study. So what is a comparative study? A comparative study is a research method used to compare two or more groups, datasets, or phenomena. Its main purpose is to identify both similarities and differences between the subjects being studied. This type of study is widely applied in various fields such as science, marketing, social sciences because it helps researchers understand patterns, behaviors, or outcomes more effectively. A comparative study has two main types. We have observational and experimental. When we say observational, researchers simply observe subjects without making changes or interventions. For example, comparing the study habits of two groups of students. And the second one, we have experimental, wherein researchers manipulate one or more variables to measure their impact. For example, testing the effectiveness of two different teaching methods. Every comparative study begins with two hypotheses, the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. When we say null hypothesis, it assumes there is no difference between groups. And on the other hand, alternative hypothesis, it assumes there are differences. These guide the research and the interpretation of results. Let's proceed to the data collection and analysis. Accurate data collection is crucial to ensure valid results. Common techniques includes structured interviews. It sets questions, unstructured interviews, or open-ended discussion, focus groups, surveys, and observation. Once data is collected, analysis is done in two ways. Number one, we have descriptive statistics, wherein it uses means, medians, and standard deviation. These summarize the data. And the second one, we have inferential statistics. We use t-test and ANOVA. This tests whether the observed differences are statistically significant. Now let's discuss its application and significance. Comparative studies are widely applied in healthcare. We are going to compare treatments or medicines to see which is more effective. In marketing, it is analyzing consumers' preferences between products or services. And last, social sciences, studying cultural, social, or behavioral differences. The significance of comparative studies is that they provide reliable, evidence-based information that can guide effective decision-making and problem-solving. In conclusion, comparative studies are powerful tools that help researchers test ideas, analyze differences, and make informed decisions across various fields. So that is all for my topic, and I hope you learn a lot from today's discussion. And take note that to learn is to grow. Thank you.